Welcome to another edition of Lean Bites. Hey, thanks for joining me today. My name is Paul Dean. In today's edition of Lean Bites, we're going to look at an absolutely powerful principle that, when done well, can revolutionise your lean transformation and your organisation's culture: reward and recognition. Yes, I know as soon as I mention reward, our thoughts immediately head towards monetary, and then mental roadblocks go up and we start to think and argue against it. We can't afford it. People already get paid enough. It's part of their job. But how do we make it fair and equitable? And that all seems too hard, and we just give up. When we procrastinate or give up entirely, those who are most affected are the people we lead, the people we serve as leaders. Our people desperately need our recognition and the recognition from their peers. Recognition enables our people to feel valued, to feel they matter, to feel that they contribute, to feel part of the organisation, in fact, to feel that they make a difference. And let's change our thinking from reward and recognition to just recognition. But let's do it right. And I'm sure you've seen this done at primary school level. It's part of normal school life, as teachers know the power of this simple process. And recognition is simply acknowledging someone for something they did which we think is above the norm or exceptional, worthy of calling it out. It's meant to be delivered from the heart. If what they've done aligns with the organisation core values, or displays the ideal behaviours, or goes beyond expectation, then as people leaders we need to recognise it and model it to show others the power and simplicity of the process. But this recognition shouldn't only come from leaders, it should be possible from any direction. So I've developed a few tips that will help you either start a recognition program or improve what you're already doing. Number one, quality. Now, recognition must be good quality to not only be effective, but to be accepted amongst everyone in your organisation. And by quality, I mean be authentic. Don't just recognise someone because you've got to meet a target. In fact, don't set targets at all. Be timely. Give the recognition as close to the subject as possible. And if someone has done an excellent job, recognise as quickly after the task. Be specific. When you give recognition, specifically call out the reason. Don't be general. Be personable. Add into the recognition how it made you feel and how it's helped you, and align the recognition with your core values and beliefs. Number two, card. Combine your verbal recognition with a card. A thank you card, a shout out card, a well done card. Make the card standard. And if you have core values, list these on the card so they can be easy selected. And make it easy to fill out. And once you've set this up, it's so much easier to select the best one of the month, for example, and reward it monetarily. And I've seen many cases where the simple acknowledgement process has added so much to the culture of an organisation. People feel good about themselves and their contribution when they receive and display cards. Number three, present and display. Once you've created the card, determine a mechanism for the cards to be presented. Some options worth noting could be daily huddle, weekly meeting, a monthly meeting, or even ad hoc where the card can be given at any time. And then identify a way they can be displayed. It may not be a hard and fast rule, but allow these cards to be posted onto a common notice board or even a team board. And finally, one suggestion to consider is, if you really want to monetarily reward your people for their effort, link the reward back to the recognition card, which might be linked back to the display of your organisation's core values, core beliefs, and ideal behaviours. This way, your team will connect the recognition to a higher purpose and further accelerate your organisation's vision and mission. I truly believe you don't have to have a perfect recognition program from the start. Just start somewhere. Monitor and develop as you learn what best works for you. I hope this has been very helpful. And before you go, I'd like to leave you with a final thought. There are two things people want more than money: recognition and praise. Mary Kay. Thanks for joining me on this edition of Lean Bites.